Hi there. I have a question for you. If you could go back and change something, what would it be? I'll tell you what it is for me. For me, I would start this video sooner. I would start loud silences sooner. And I'll tell you about loud silences in a bit here. I would embrace my story, my experiences, my pain sooner than I did. And why is this important that I do? I have learned that there are lives that are attached to mine. I have learned that there are lives that are attached to my story. There are people who need to hear my voice, who need to hear my experiences and my story, my pain, and knowing that I survived. So, before I tell you what all of that is, my name is Anita Adefuyi. I am a lover of God. If you remember absolutely nothing about me from today, please remember that. And remember it for every time that you're going to watch my videos. I am a wife to a very lovely husband. I am the mother to two kids. I have a daughter who is 6. I have a son who is 4. And I am a sexual abuse survivor. I am a mental health challenge overcomer. I call myself a suicide survivor. And it has been a journey. So now you see why I said I should have done this video sooner. But here's one thing I also know is that there is never a better time to start than whenever you start. What do I plan to do with myself and you and these videos? Well, the goal is to help you or someone out there or your loved one know that they too, you too, can overcome anything. And your story, as you will sometimes hear of mine and that of other people that talk to me, your story might be different from my experiences. But the truth is that you can always find some strength in whatever it is that is shared. You can always find inspiration in my story, in someone else's story. I am on a journey of healing and wholeness, and I will share with you what that is like. And I want to help someone who is struggling out there overcome. I know the pain, I know the feelings, I know the hurt, I know what it feels like. Some days you don't feel like yourself. Some days you feel like you're an imposter. Some days you feel like it was all your fault. And by the way, to every sexual abuse survivor, I want to say this to you. If nobody has told you, it is not your fault. I don't care where you were. I don't care where you went. I don't care with whom you went. I don't care what you look like. I don't care if you're Christian or not. I don't care. It wasn't your fault. I don't care if it happened to you as an adult or a child. It was not your fault. If nobody has told you that, I am here and I am telling you it is not your fault. It wasn't my fault. It is not your fault. I also seek to create awareness, and I have been doing this through my website, loudsilences.org. If you haven't been there, please visit there. Tell me what your favorite stories are. And I do understand from my experience that sexual abuse goes hand in hand with mental health issues, as does any other form of abuse. And so I have decided to hone in on those two things and create awareness. People need to know what these things are. I'm a Christian. I plan on helping the church understand these things, to have these conversations. I think it's high time that we start telling ourselves these things and help people who are struggling through these experiences and not judge them, not put them down, not make them feel dirty about themselves and their experiences, but to be able to rise above it. People are dying because of these things and the stigma that we attach to it. Again, not your fault. Take it to the bank. People need to know that they are not alone. It is not a fight that you can do by yourself. You need help. And you need to know what kind of help you need to get, where you need to get that help. And I will be sharing these things. And more importantly, I will be real. I will be real. And so before I, just kind of wrap this up, I just want to say this to every girl, every boy who's been abused. struggling, to you who feel like nobody will understand and that nobody cares. There's a new sheriff in town. I do care. I do understand. And if I overcome, I know that you will too. It's a journey. I can't promise you that we will flag around the wand and you will feel better the next second. It will be a journey. But as long as you're willing to go on this journey, you will find healing, just like I did. People need to know that they are not alone. Someone needs to tell them. Someone needs to help them see that they are not alone. And we need more people who are ready to be real about their experiences, who are ready to share their stories, and people who are willing to help others through the journey of whatever pain that they feel or are going through. You cannot help someone by pretending that their problems don't exist or just trying to explain it away. And in my journey of being a sexual abuse survivor and battling with depression and suicidal thoughts, I have seen people do this over and over, where they try to explain away, or you hear things like, why can't you just forgive and forget? Yeah, I wish it was that easy. But no, you cannot help someone by wishing their problems away or pretending like it never exists. And if you've been abused before and somehow you found healing, you cannot make people who are still struggling feel like, hey, come on, I got healed, get over it already. In this journey, you cannot judge people. You have to, first of all, listen and really listen. And sometimes people who are hurting and have been abused before, they need someone who can empathize, not just sympathize. No, we don't want sympathy. And there's a difference. I will probably do a video on that. So you may look at this and say, well, Anita, this isn't for me. I have never been abused before. I am perfectly fine, mentally speaking. But hey, you might know someone who needs this. So why not invite them? Why not share this video with them? And there are stories on the website, on my website, that will be beneficial to someone, and someone needs to hear this. So invite friends, invite families, and be sure to distribute this, because you just never know who needs to hear this. You just never know who needs to see this. So once again, my name is Anita Adefie, sexual abuse survivor, suicide survivor, and I'm on a journey with you, and together I know that we can overcome. But more importantly, we're going to also undo the culture of silence that has plagued the experiences that some of us have had. That is the only way that we can truly rise above this. And together we will pull as many people as we can of that hurt, of that dirt that we feel, of the pain. So invite friends, invite families, invite foes. If you have them, you shouldn't, but hey. And of course, hit the like button, hit the subscribe, so that you can be the first to know every time there is something new. Take care out there, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.